All right, we did it. Day 5, not washing our hair. And by we, I really mean me, but I also hope that means you, because that means you did a few things. 1, you watched all 5 days of these videos. 2, you saved yourself a ton of time in the morning by not having to wash your hair and start all over. 3, you taught your hair to begin to work with its natural oils so it doesn't strip them of it, and then that's when your hair gets really dry. So, if you are like me, you are now on day 5, your hair is very dirty. In fact, my husband asked me this morning when I planned on washing my hair, to which I responded, I don't ever plan on washing my hair. And then I was like, fine, I'll maybe do it today. So I'm gonna do it later today, but I'm first gonna show you how to do a really pretty day 5 hairstyle. So you can see here, my roots are like really, really oily. I can't say that's cute, but that's also nothing that a little dry shampoo won't fix. So, we are going to use the faux dry shampoo. We're going to rub it in, and then we're going to turn that into a very pretty curled chignon. So just like the chignon that we did last week, but updated, upgraded, make it a little bit prettier, a little bit more interesting. This would be fantastic for any holiday party that you have coming up. As simple as the chignon was last week, this is as simple. It takes a little bit more time because we are going to curl our hair first, but it's no harder. It's so simple, as all of these styles have been. So I'm really excited to show you how you can take 5-day super dirty hair and turn it into such a pretty hairstyle that no one will ever even think to ask when the last time you washed your hair was. So let's get to it.
Alright, so because our hair is so dirty, the first thing that we're going to do is take Blow Pro's Faux Dry, and this is a powder-based dry shampoo. This is a fantastic product if your hair is really oily, or you have really fine hair and you're having problems getting texture and volume. Faux Pro is fantastic. I love this product. So just take that and rub it into the roots, make sure that it gets all the way rubbed in. This is going to help absorb some of that oil, and it's going to help us with the volume and the texture that we're looking for. It's also funny because you'll see it on my face for the rest of the video because it's powder and it's just stuck on, but whatever, it rubs right out. But so I just take a little bit, I put it on my hands. Sometimes you either squirt it directly onto the hair, or I put it on my hands and just rub it in. This is really a phenomenal dry shampoo. Okay, so the first thing that we do after we have all of the dry shampoo in our hair is we're just going to curl the entire head. We're doing this because we need a lot of body and a lot of volume to make this look really texturized and really pretty. So just go ahead and curl the entire hair. You don't have to be exact about it, but you do want to make sure that the entire head is curled. I'm using the smallest barrel on my curling rods. I believe it's 0.75. So it takes me probably 15-20 minutes, but if you are, if you don't want to do this step, then maybe just do this hairstyle on the day after you do curls, or if you have naturally curly hair, God bless you, you're so lucky you get to skip this whole step together, but you do want to curl the entire hair. If you're running short on time, maybe just go ahead and use a larger curling rod or use a curling iron, but you do, like I keep saying, make sure you curl the entire head. Okay, I'm going to cut out me curling most of my hair because you've seen me curl my hair so many times over the past 30 days, but I will link below if you need to see more in-depth curling how-tos and tutorials. Alright, so now our entire head is curled, and look how big and voluminous our hair is. And then we're going to do the same thing that we did with our first chignon video. So take your fingers and put them at the tops of your ears, and then run your fingers upwards to create like almost like a triangle, and then take that hair and clip it on top of your head. And then I'm taking Blow Pro's Maintain, which is like a pomade, and I'm just going to run it through the bottom of my hair. Okay, so go ahead and gather all of that hair that you have on the bottom and secure it with a rubber elastic, just like we did in our first chignon video. Just like in our first chignon video, that top section of hair is going to be the hair that we cross over and tuck under. But unlike the first video, we're not going to have a part. So the first video I had a center part, and this time I don't want there to be a part. So in order to kind of delete that part that I've had in my hair for the last 5 days, I need to do a really thorough teasing job on top to make sure that that front hair just goes straight back and doesn't twist or turn or move. I can link below to our first teasing video, show you how to do this, but you just want to kind of gather the top section of your hair piece by piece and then tease it downwards Use a little bit of hairspray or more dry shampoo if you're having problems with it staying. But then you just gather it in the back of your hair and use bobby pins and just secure it to your head. And that's all there is to it. Per usual, don't overthink this process. Just tease the hair, pull it backwards into like a half ponytail, and secure it with bobby pins. Okay, so we've already pinned back that kind of top middle section of our hair. And then these side pieces that we've not done anything with yet are going to be the pieces that we cross over the ponytail. So go ahead and take the left side, cross it over the right side of the ponytail, and pin it underneath, exactly like in the first Chignon video. And then just repeat with the other side. So take the right side of your hair, cross it over the top, and then pin it underneath the ponytail with bobby pins. Alright, so now we do the actual rolling of the Chignon. Because I have so many layers in my hair, I find that it really helps me if I spray a little bit of hairspray on my fingertips before I do the rolling. It kind of helps me add a little extra layer of grip, so none of the layers kind of like shoot out. And then all you do is just take the whole section of hair and just kind of roll it underneath, just like we did in that first Chignon. So take the hair, roll it underneath towards the base of your neck, and then pin it with a million bobby pins all over the place, on the sides, on the bottom, on the top. Make sure you're trying to hide the bobby pins so you can't really see them, but that's really all there is to it. So just take that hair, roll it under like you're rolling your hair around an invisible curling rod, and then just bobby pin it all over the place, bottom, top, sides, everywhere you need to pin it so that it feels nice and secure. Alright, so just like before, we don't want to have any gaps or holes on the side, so you just take a little bit of piece from the side and kind of feather it over more towards the side of your hair, not the back, and then just lightly pin it with the bobby pin. So this is really a little bit different from the original Chignon in the sense that the first one that we learned to do was very basic and very clean and very straight lines, and this is very messy and big. But really make it your own. If you want it to be a little bit cleaner and a little bit sleeker, do softer curls so that you're just gonna have a little bit of volume, a little bit of body. If you want it to be bigger and messier, do bigger curls, do a bigger teasing job, but really make it your own. So I took the pomade and I raked it through the top of my hair because I like to kind of pull it out and give it a little bit more of like a textured look at the top. And I took my comb and I just kind of ran it through because I don't like it to look exact. And then I'm just going to finish it off with a really nice hairspray. And then of course their 3D Time to Shine to kind of cover up all of that white powder. This product is incredible, by the way. If you don't have it, you need to have it. But really make this your own. Feel great about it. But now that you have the basics, you can kind of build on it and do whatever you want.